Welcome to another edition of the Sundown series, where today we'll be talking about Martinsville, Indiana. And when I was doing my little research, I found this very interesting excerpt that I'm going to read from that just talks about race relations that occurred in this particular town. Historically, Martinsville was the place for some racial controversies, such as the 1968 murder of 20-year-old African-American Carol Jenkins, who was stabbed to death with a screwdriver while selling encyclopedias door to door. Jenkins' murder remained unsolved for 33 years until Kenneth Richmond was arrested for the crime. Now look at how long it took for them to arrest this guy. 3 decades and 3 years to get the person who actually murdered this woman. And so she got killed in 1968, and they didn't get him until 1998 or a little bit after that. So this guy's literally been walking around free for that long. But there's no surprise there, because they were probably giving him some kind of cover. Let's see here. Richmond was a Hendricks County resident who was passing through Martinsville on the night Jenkins was murdered. The white couple, Don and Norma Neal, who called the police to try to help Carol a half hour before she died, proposed a monument in Carol's memory on the courthouse grounds. The county declined to place a monument on that location at that time. In November 2017, Martinsville partnered with Carol's hometown of Rushville to hold memorial events in Carol's honor, with her family present. Martinsville also dedicated a monument in Carol's memory and presented a smaller replica of the stone to Carol's family. That year, the Indianapolis Star reported that Martinsville still had a reputation among African Americans as a sundown town. So listen to that. Even still in recent years, they said they still have a reputation of being a sundown town. That's why I like doing these videos, because there's a historical lesson behind it. Martinsville disputes its reputation for racism and prejudice, with many residents claiming they welcome people from all races, sexual orientations, and religions. The high school's LGBTQ club was the highest chartered in 2015, and town leaders have approved anti-discrimination laws to protect people of the academy. Notice they didn't mention protection of people who were black. But that's just a little small piece right there about the racism that happened or occurred in that town. At least that's a huge story right there. I think they said when she got stabbed, I don't know if she got stabbed in the neck or she got stabbed in the head, but it was one of those two areas. I don't think it was like in the back or anything like that. It was in a part that was above her shoulders. And then they had left her out there in the street to bleed to death, and she died. Just basically treated her like she was nothing, and all she was trying to do was conduct business, and she got murdered for that. But that's pretty much all I have as it pertains to the little historical context behind this. Y'all let me know in the comments if you've ever heard that story before. If you live in Indiana, does that story sound familiar to you? But y'all let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next one.